This is the message that Spirit would like to give you in this reading. So lean back, relax, and receiving the joy, the promise that is here. I see that we're starting strong with your dreams, your reality coming true. There definitely is a sense of 1111 being here. The number 11 is about building. The number 11 is like the master architect that is there. So Spirit is saying that you are going to see that whatever it is that you're building is going to become a reality. But we're going to consult our tarot cards to give us more information to color in the picture a bit more. The next oracle card that you have is saying that, listen, okay, there's a sense of you losing yourself, losing your faith, maybe. There's a sense of you feeling that maybe things don't happen for you like that. You have been wishing, you have been praying, you start to see 1111, you get excited, but then nothing happens. Spirit is saying that we are going to talk more about that because there's a sense of you wanting to experience the magic, right? To see that it is real, to hold on to it, to see that it is tangible. But the thing is, when our blessings, when our dreams are taking a while to come true, when there is time involved and they feel delayed, this is when we lose ourselves. This is when our hopes and dreams start to die, start to lose their color, start to bring in darkness instead of that vibration. So Spirit is saying that listen and listen well. Your dreams are incoming for sure. But you don't lose yourself, don't lose your energy, don't lose your vibration, don't lose your don't lose the faith. Okay. So let's pop these cards here and let's allow our tarot cards to color in the reading further. And as we get our tarot cards, this timeless reading is general. So do take what is resonating with you, leave behind anything that is not for you. If the reading is not fitting, don't force it to fit, okay? So as we get our cards, I give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. And if you need your own tarot reading done, my website, as always, is linked in the description box below. If you're wanting to see maybe why astrologically you're not able to manifest your hopes and your desires, we can look at your own personal chart and we can see where is your pot of gold. For some of you, you're always asking, I don't know what I'm meant to be doing in this world. Well, your astrology will tell you what you're meant to do in this world. If you need me to look at your astrology, again, my website is linked in the description box below. However, I will need your exact, not guessing, exact time of birth. Because if your mom is trying to guess what time you were born, then the astrology might be off because, you know, people rarely remember the exact time that you were born. But if you know the time that you were born and you're wanting to look at your astrology, we definitely can work together. Or if you want to look at have a tarot reading done instead, I definitely can do that for you as well. So like I said, all right, something amazing is happening here. Doors of opportunity, you're birthing forward new worlds. There's something that is here connected to your hopes, your dreams coming true. But we need to talk about the major arcana card that is opening up this reading for us. Because remember, the oracle card said, don't lose yourself. And the death card can feel like a heavy card sometimes. Actually, a lot of the times. If I'm honest, it is a heavy card, but let's talk about it, okay? Because the death card is about endings. The death card is about understanding that sometimes we have to allow ourselves to lose something, to close some doors, to walk away from something, someone, so that a rebirth, a new beginning can happen. Sometimes we hold on so tightly to the very things that are hurting us, to the very things that are blocking the rebirth, the new chapter that we're praying for. So Spirit is saying that the death card being here, it is a reminder that it is important for you to see what you're holding on to and the pain that is causing you, the blockage that it is bringing into your life, so you are unable to birth forward the new beginnings that you wish for, that you pray for, that you know are possible for you. The death card is connected to a rebirth, right? To birth, to new beginnings. So Spirit is saying that it is important for you to understand the interconnectedness between something dying and something new being born and taking its place. It is literally like what I'm seeing is, for instance, okay, you have a garden, okay, you've got plants that are there, and these plants are malnourished. They're not doing very well. But you're like, no, I worked really hard on these plants. Well, the ground that those plants are trying to grow on is not fertile. It's not conducive to give you something that is abundant and flourishing. The Empress is abundant and is flourishing in the best of ways. And so sometimes we just have to stop watering dead plants. We have to stop watering and giving energy and power to situations that we should just be saying, you know what? This chapter has to close so a new chapter can open. So where are you watering dead plants? Because sometimes by removing those dead plants that are not doing well, that are shriveling, that are you're just putting more and more effort and nothing is giving you the returns connected to the efforts that you're putting in. You go and you pluck out those plants, you just take them out and you compost them. And then you take them and you put them back in the soil. You nourish the soil. And as you nourish the soil, you plant new plants. And because those dead plants, they've nourished that soil, the new plants come in and actually grow better and thrive than before. So equally, what Spirit is saying, that there's an ending that is here, okay? And the ending that is here, don't hold on to it so long, too hard. Allow it to be, allow it to go. Go and prune your garden. And in doing so, you now allow births to come in, new chapters to come in. The Empress is glowing. The Empress is the best of cards when we're talking about manifestation, is the best of cards when we're talking about 1111 and our dreams and the hopes coming true. So for some of you, this is connected to a money situation. Maybe you are in the red. Financially, things are not going as good as you want them to. And Spirit is saying, address that energy. Okay, come to terms with that energy. And as you do, see how you can bring some endings. Maybe you're actually really skilled. You're good at your job. You show up, you do a good job, but you're paid a very small amount. You're not paid, you're not compensated for the energy, for the effort that you put in. And you get more and more angry. You get more and more disillusioned, but you still hold on to that job. Well, how can you bring the death to this situation so that something new can come in? Well, you could, right? Go and start learning new skills so that you can birth forward a new you who is skilled, who has leveled up some way. Maybe in your job, like I said, you're already good. You go and start working for yourself. You start your own business. And now instead of working for someone else, you are actually putting in the effort to growing your own garden. Maybe you could see that, you know what, AI is going to take my job. You're worried. You're losing yourself to that frustration. And you think, you know what, for my dreams to come true, I want to level up. I want to make money, right? Then you think to yourself, how can I bring security, stability financially? Well, you could go and learn AI. You could go, instead of fighting it, you cannot fight it. This is where the world is going. You can get as frustrated and as much as you want, but this is the world where it is going. So instead, you find ways of embracing it. You go and learn different skills. Claude, Kimi, Manes, you go and learn. And as you learn, you start bringing forward a new lease of life, okay, to how you're making money, to how you are birthing abundance, security into your existence, because this is definitely to do with your money, okay? This is definitely to do with addressing your fears, because the moon is connected to our fears, and seeing that the world is changing, and it doesn't matter how much we get angry about it, it is changing anyway. And so you either go with the flow or you get left behind. And I see you as the Queen of Pentacles, going with the flow. And like I said, getting upgraded financially. So this is the message that I have for you. Drop the coin emoji in the comment section below. And it is a goodbye from me.